Good day, everyone. I am Noroljanah is Goling, together with Joharah Marandacan. We will be presenting our study entitled Attitude Towards Entrepreneurship, Perceived Behavioral Control, and Entrepreneurial Intention among Business Students. Now we go to the first part, which is the introduction. Entrepreneurship is essential to the economy because it creates jobs and helps lift people out of poverty. A 2021 report by the Philippine Statistic Authority showed that there is an increase in poverty incidence among the population increased. It was also reported that the unemployment rate increased. It indicates that there are now more Filipinos living in poverty and unemployed. Basin and Gupta 2017 mentioned that the youth, the future of any nation, must develop an inclination towards entrepreneurship. The study of Trikawala 2011 reveals that entrepreneurship is not the top preference of students as their career choice. The study of Valenzuela de Ocampo et al. 2012 revealed that the Filipino youth prefer to have secure jobs being employed rather than undergo entrepreneurship. But the youth may be trained and developed with the desire for entrepreneurship. And entrepreneurial intention is the starting point of a decision to engage in any business. This study will confirm if two of the factors in Eisen's model can be used to predict the entrepreneurial intention of business students of Mindanao State University, Marawi City. This study underpins Eisen's theory of planned behavior, which is used to explain entrepreneurial behavior. This theory discusses that there are three factors that influence intentionality. Perceived behavioral control describes how easily they see the behavior to be performed. Attitude describes how favorable they are to an entrepreneurial career. And social norm describes how acceptable entrepreneurship is as a career choice. In the context of this research, the dependent variable is the entrepreneurial intention. It is the desire to become an entrepreneur. It is defined as the attempt to create new business, including self-employment or the expansion of existing business. Thompson, 2009, says that entrepreneurial intention is not a simple decision. Rather, it extends starting from the choice intention, preference of self-employment, to commitment to an entrepreneurial career, and finally to nascent entrepreneurship. This research aimed to study the entrepreneurial intention among business students of Mindanao State University, Marawi City. Specifically, it aimed to, first, determine the students' attitude towards entrepreneurship. Second, determine the students' perceived behavioral control. Third, determine the students' entrepreneurial intention. And last, ascertain if there is a significant relationship between the students' attitude towards entrepreneurship and perceived behavioral control to entrepreneurial intention. Now we go to the methodology. The study was conducted in Mindanao State University in Marawi City. A quantitative and descriptive research design was used. 168 graduating students of the College of Business Administration and Accountancy participated in this study. The survey questionnaire contained statements adapted from studies of scholars of entrepreneurship. Further, the instrument was tested for its validity and reliability. Prior to conducting the research, proper approval was sought and obtained through the prescribed procedures of Liceo de Cagayan Research Board. The research was primarily done online using the Google Forms. The data collected was processed using statistical tools such as mean, standard deviation, and Spearman's rank order correlation.
Good day once again. Let me continue with our presentation. Focusing on the first objective, the study shows high level of attitude towards entrepreneurship with an overall mean of 4.3. This indicates that the respondents have a strong desire to be an entrepreneur. The statement with the highest mean is, if I had the opportunity and resources, I would love to start a business. This implies that a lack of opportunity and resources hinders the respondent's desire to venture into entrepreneurship. The statement with the lowest mean is, among various options, I would rather be an entrepreneur. This implies that entrepreneurship is not their first career option. As to objective 2, there is a moderate level of perceived behavioral control with an overall mean score of 3.34 as respondents answered neutral in most of the statements. The statement with the highest mean is, I have the skills and capabilities required to be a successful entrepreneur. This shows their confidence in having the necessary skills and capabilities. The statement with the lowest mean, on the other hand, is to start a business and keep it working would be easy for me. This implies that respondents are uncertain about how they perceive themselves as being capable of starting a business and succeeding in it. For the third objective, the study reveals a mean of 3.42 neutral response to choice intention. This implies that their uncertainty about choosing entrepreneurship as their career path. The highest mean statement is, I intend to start my own business after completing my studies, while the lowest mean statement is, I would rather own my own business than pursue another promising career. The findings imply that respondents are inclined to start their own business after their studies. However, if given another career choice, they are uncertain if they would still start their business. Among the 3 steps that determine entrepreneurial intention, commitment to an entrepreneurial career is the greatest contributor with a mean response of 3.62. The highest mean statements are, I am determined to create a business firm in the future, and I will make every effort to start and run my own business. While the lowest mean statement is, my professional goal is to become an entrepreneur. The responses imply that they are committed to starting a business in the future, but it would not be their professional goal. Their business could just be supplementary to their primary career. Still in Objective 3, nascent entrepreneurship has a mean response of 2.997, which indicates neutrality on starting a business in the near future. The highest mean statement is the probability of starting my own business is high in the next 3 to 5 years. While the lowest mean statement is, I attend seminars and conferences that focus on starting your own business planning. Responses to nascent entrepreneurship can show if they are really considering starting a business. It reveals how much effort they are exerting into learning how to start a business. Answering to Objective 4, both attitude towards entrepreneurship and perceived behavioral control have a significant relationship with entrepreneurial intention, which is a moderate positive relationship. it can be noted that attitude towards entrepreneurship has a slightly stronger relationship with entrepreneurial intention than perceived behavioral control. Conclusions and recommendations. This study ascertains that for the business students of MSU Marawi, their attitude towards entrepreneurship and their perceived behavioral control influences their entrepreneurial intention. The study is significant for educators to provide students with opportunities to engage in entrepreneurial activities through training and first-hand experience. Universities can support students by providing entrepreneurial skill training on business risk management, business setup, and the acquisition of funds. Results suggest that students from MSU Marawi have a strong desire to become an entrepreneur but perceives that it is not easy to be a successful one. They may view entrepreneurship as a difficult profession, so they may not take the necessary actions to start a business. The following are the recommendations. 1. Business students have a strong desire for entrepreneurship. This may be sustained and strengthened by encouraging them to start their own business, even at an early age or on a small scale. The college may provide opportunities for them to practice their passion and innovativeness that can be translated into a business opportunity. One way to showcase this is by holding trade fairs or exhibitions. 2. The level of perceived behavioral control may be positively reinforced in the university by helping these students sharpen the necessary skills and traits of a successful entrepreneur. It could be achieved by allowing them to participate in activities that improve their leadership, communication, teamwork, and collaboration, negotiation, critical thinking, decision making, time management, strategic planning, and even social networking. The university can support students by providing entrepreneurial skill training on business risk management, business setup, and acquiring funds. 3. The universities may strengthen entrepreneurial intention by providing opportunities for these students to experience first-hand entrepreneurial activities, especially in the business startup process, so that they may gain some confidence in entering a business endeavor. Their self-confidence can be boosted and their sense of achievement as well, and help them believe that a successful business is possible. Here ends our presentation. Thank you very much for listening.